master, co-owner, founder, fly tire, self-proclaimed champion, fly fishing champion of Hoot's custom flies and guides. Keep all messages appropriate and stuff. I won't hesitate to block and anything like that. I have no problem doing it. But yeah, I am gonna tie the fly tying Bibles, Prince Nymph, and then I'm gonna tie my variation of it called the Prince Rue. Prince Nymph is a pretty cool. It's a excellent nymph, basically an attractor pattern. Um, Looks like a stonefly nymph, but it's just a great pattern for a lot of rivers and stuff like that. Here it is right here. I think it'll look good. There we go. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, it's not all that hard. They gave it a 3 hourglass rating. It says for brown trout, Arctic char, and rainbow trout. But you catch really any trout on this pattern. So we're gonna go ahead and kick it off. I think I'm gonna use this. I got some TMC 5262 size 12. It's the 2X long. Well, maybe these ain't TMCs. These might be Umpquas. Same company. But these are the size 12s. So, and you can tie this pattern all the way up to size 8. I was going to do a size 10, but I ain't feeling that froggy. You know. There's a really good movie coming out, too. It's got some Academy Award winning actresses in and stuff like that. One's the mom, one's the daughter. I guess the daughter killed somebody. I don't know. Just what it looks like. All right. So, make sure everything's sturdy. We're going to start off by throwing on a bunch of wrappage of some wire, some lead-free wire. This is Simple Flies. I'm gonna start it off with the 3 millimeter, which is 0.012 inch. I normally, when I do Prince nymphs and stuff like that, let's zoom this in a little bit. Oh, I gotta do the top message thing. All messages. All right, what's up? Oh, what's up, Nick Gurr? How you doing, man? Hope you enjoying this stuff right here. I forgot to turn on my all message things. What's up, Ken B? How you doing, man? Let me get a little zoom in on this because I didn't realize that hook was so small. There we go. Well, that's pretty. All right. Let's get this show on the bloody road. All right. So I'm going to turn the hat backwards because I mean business now. All right. So we're going to start right here. We want to leave a little room for the tail. And we want to leave a little room at the head. I'm not going to really count all these because this is a lot. I probably should have used a little bit bigger diameter. There we go. There we go. Pinch off there. Push it together. There we go. Yeah, it could have been a little bit longer. Yeah, it could have been. It's alright, we can add more. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Those Mickey fins you were tying. What's up, Harley? How you doing, man? How you doing? I'm getting cabin fever right now, man, and it's spring, so there's something matter with the weather. But yeah, Ken B, you were tying some Mickey fins. Those things looked excellent, man. And a crazy thing about the creator of that pattern, and I read this in a thing when I was really interested in researching who tied what, yada yada, and stuff like that. I kind of lost interest in that after a while because I really cared what works and what it imitates. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this is some 8-aught simplify thread. Tying up. What you tying up, Harley? And how are you finding time to tie flies, man? Teach me your secrets. Yeah, here we go. We're gonna go with some goose buyout, some rusty brown for the tail. It calls for just brown, but I like rusty brown better. But yeah, the funny thing is about the guy who made Mickey fins, or yeah, he was real rude. We're gonna make these a hook shank long. He was real rude to a bartender, and the bartender poisoned his drink with Rufalin, and that's where Mickey's came from. There's a little history of what I remember from all that. There we go. There we go. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead with the other one. When I do my variation of it, small game changers on it. Oh yeah, I got some of those hooks. Yeah, good old Arex, man. Good old Arex. Made by Viking gods. Trust me, I wear scrubs. Alright, uh-oh. This is not working the way I want it to. There we go. And that came up, and it kind of... So I guess I used the right... Because it doesn't tell you what size lead to use or anything, stuff like that. So it was quite aggravating. Okay, now this is the fun part. Here we go. We're going to go with some Vivus. You only need 2 inches of this. Vivus French tinsel or an oval type tinsel. I've never tied one without the bead before, so this is kind of new for me too. Normally you would tie them on a gold bead. And then we're going to go ahead and tie this on right here. Do touching wraps. There you go. Try not to jostle. I learned that word today. Jostle. Try not to jostle the tail. Alright. So next, we're going to straight up. We're going to get some peacock curl. Peacock curls, it's okay stuff. Everybody knows I'm not a big fan of it because it's normally the first thing that gives out on a fly. And people like to super glue it, but I'm one of them guys that believe if you get enough super glue on a fly, the trout can smell it, man. So I don't know. But that's just what I believe, and it's you should feel comfortable with what you're fishing with, you know. It seems to that comfortness seems to catch more fish, you know. You're more in like zen, you're more tuned. So we got 4 pieces. It calls for 4 pieces. What we're gonna do is straighten up these ends. All right. There we go. All right. Then we're going to trim these off right there. We want to tie on the stronger stuff. There we go. Alright. I'm going to bring it right to here. There we go. So it says to twist it. This is what I've always done with all my peacock curl. Twist it, turn into it like a rope. But don't pull real tight, okay? Because then it'll break. And it just did. Yeah, some more just broke. So like I said, be careful when you twist it. So I'm just down to 2 pieces now. That's another reason why I'm not a big fan of stinky peacock girl. I don't know if I'm gonna make it all the way. There we go. Oh. No! So what we're gonna do here is just redo this all. There we go. So we'll start over. 1, 2, 3. Reminds me of that old school Sesame Street when I was a kid back in the 90s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Do, 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 do. There we go. All right. Let's see if this holds together better. Well, that's the my kind. There we go. Let's bring this all the way back. See? Something already broke again. So I'm now down. This is peacock girl. So let's twist it. Oh. There we go. It also says to use a brown thread, and this is a Simplify Classic Wax 8-aught. But yeah. There we go. We're just spiral wrapping. It's kind of hard to get a really good spiral wrap on this stuff. There we go. There we go with that. And now we got to put on. It asks for it says to use hen hackle for the legs. I don't have any hen hackle, and I've always used Hungarian partridge, whether it be brown or naturel. So here we go. Oh, I found me kind of a good one here. And then how you measure from, pull all this off. Oh, too much off. You want to measure from the stem to here. I'll tell you which ones to keep. So I'm going to take all these off. Alright. Take a little bit more. So we only need 3 wraps. Ow. Oh, no. I messed something up. I screwed up the music, everybody. Yeah, I fixed it. Kind of. Yeah, play the music. All right. So how we're going to do this, we want to get 3 wraps. So we're going to tie this off right there. I'm going to tie it upside down, I think. Or is it right side up? Let's see. We'll find out real quick. Oh, yeah. Well, see, they show it tying it down by here. Okay, so we'll do it like that. So we're going to tie it down by the stem. We're going to have the stem or the face facing you, the shiny part. Take a few wraps, tight ones. 3. All right. There we go. I need some hackle pliers. Yeah, I'm gonna do it my way. Oh, and that just makes it more difficult. Let's do it this way. I'm gonna find me a new feather. Oh, here's a good one. There we go. Man, I wish they packaged this stuff better. All right. I'll pull back some. I'm gonna try tying it face up. 1, 2, 3. And we'll trim this. Then we'll get our little hackle plier. Yep, tie it face up. And then we're gonna go ahead. Oh, and I pulled it right out. Didn't tie it down good enough. All right. There we go. Get more room. A little technical difficulty. Here we go. No, that one got chewed up somehow. No. Here we go. There we go. This one ain't bad at all. Yeah. There we go. Nice thick stem. Dang. 1, 2, 3. There we go. 2. Oh yeah, came out just fine. There we go. There we go. There we go. Trim that out of there. Kind of messed up a little bit here. There we go, fixed it. There we go. Then we want to kind of bring this all down. There we go. And take a few wraps. There we go. Take a few more. There we go. All right. Heck yeah. Now here's the hardest part of the fly, other than going through all that, is putting the white goose buyout wings on. It is a little rough and stuff like that. I really don't know any tricks, but just take your time, I guess. You know. Yeah, here we go. It's goose buyout. I don't know what part of the goose it comes from. I never really researched that. I just know it's good, man. So we're gonna do one wing, and I tie it so it curves down, and have it go to the start of the tail, like that. Two. There we go. I like to make them do a little V. So, and get another one. There's another way to do this too. We could do them both at the same time, but it's also a pain in the butt. But it also saves thread, so it's really all on you. Ooh, that was almost perfect. Now it is. Ooh, that's a big no-no. Yep, I'm gonna have to fix this. cut it. I'm just going to clean it all up. Try to. I kind of messed up a little bit. I hate doing it like this. Then all of it just fell apart. So I want to smooth this out. Start it all over. There we go. All right. What's up, Scott O'Neill? How you doing? There we go. All right, so we'll go with the other one now. His head's going to be a little bit bigger than what I wanted. A little bit off. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. So I'm going to flatten the thread out. Kind of smooth some things out a little bit. And then we will get some UV. Let's see here. Where is it? Go. I gotta find my light. Bam. Thank you, Ken B. Whoa. Thank you very much. There we go. Not too bad, not too bad. That dog will hunt. I'll go ahead and hang it up. I got a whole bunch of these things. I haven't used a single one yet. I've just been hanging them up. All right. So now I'm going to do it how I like to do it and stuff like that. So I'm going to start off with a bead, 1/8 bead. Nothing too fancy. Go ahead. Oh, drop the lid. Do I have one in here? No. Oh. Somehow size 16 got in there though. That's why. Put the bead on. This is a gold bead. There we go. Bam. Then we're going to throw a little lead wire to keep her in place. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's about it. There we go. Like so. Oh, problem right here. All right. There we go. All right. Run this all the way back. Like so. Pinky out when in doubt. All right. We're going to go ahead with our tail. I'm going to do 2 at a time. So I want the first one, the bend, going down, and cut that off because it gets in the way. And then your second one, the bend pointing up. See how it's pointing up? That's how you want to do that. And cut that little white thing off. That's just irritating. And you want to measure them up. Make sure they're equal. You just do that by sliding fingers back and forth. There we go. Measure it out. Turn it. There we go. There we go. Boom. This one needs to come out a little bit more. And so you can adjust it too if it wants to be a little pain in the butt. There we go. Then I just loop that all the way. There we go. All right. I'm going to bring back the gold, oval gold tinsel. Should have done that. Oh, I don't use oval gold. My bad. No, I'm tying my own variation. I keep forgetting. My bad. I'm going to tie a bunch more out of that. Try to sell them to Charlie. I'm going to use some simplified wire. Some good old 3 mil. And this will add weight. There we go. I've been thinking, why am I using my wire scissors the whole time? And this is why. I'm going to stick it on the far side. Touching wraps. This will give it girth. Good old girth. back it up. And then we're going to go with a peacock herl. I forgot where I put it. Not a peacock herl synthetic. Here it is, right here. Extra small. Chenille. Pearl Chenille by Wapsie is excellent. Hope everybody's having an awesome day. I've just been sitting here. Time flies. And we want to clean off about a hook shank worth. I'm going to tie this on the top. There we go. I'm going to have it come back all the way to there. So we're going to take our wraps now. I suggest if you're tying like 3 or 4 of these, I would get your little clamp things. These things right here. Because your fingers will tear it up. There we go. I like to twist it, but be careful. Make sure you're twisting it the right way. There we go. Just do touching wraps. This pattern works great for Bennett spring too. There we go. And if you want it to get a little thicker, go ahead and wrap back over stuff. See? Like so. And catch it. Yeah, we can go up behind that a little bit, I bet. There we go. Catch it. Work our way back. There we go. We'll cut this. Right there. Then I will take the wire, spiral wrap. This is gold wire. So nice. See how the spiral wrap is? It came out real nice compared to the. Then take it and I'll wrap a few times right behind the bead. Like that. I'll catch it. No, I'm not going to do that. I don't think I do that. It takes up a lot of room that I need. So we're going to back this up right there. 2, 3, 4. Helicopter, helicopter, shish boom ba. All right. Now we are going to tie on the legs. Man, I wish that wasn't so torn up. That was a pretty feather. Another torn up one. There we go. There we go. Found a good one. All right. Let's peel off what we're not going to use. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. There we go. 2. There we go. Then we're going to get about 2 wraps out of this. Hammering it all back. There we go. I'll tighten that down. Get it all spread out real nice. Beautiful, beautiful. There we go. Oh no. There we go. Sometimes the bead will off center. There we go. All right, we're almost done. All right, now with these, how I do this, sometimes at a time and one at a time. So I pair them up like I do the tails, then I spread them out. Kind of just do that, make sure the wings are even. For me, for some reason, it's hard as not to get the wings even. Catch them. Do a few good wraps in there. There we go. Kind of push them to separate them. There we go. Throwing one more lock in one here. Get my really good scissors out. There we go. There we go. All right. Oh, that pulled out. All right. Been a rough day. It's because it's raining. Because it's raining. So we'll just do it like the other way then. put it crossways, put my thumb down on it, and grab it. Then I'm going to take the other one. Put it crossways after I trim it. There we go. Pull those up. There we go. There we go. There we go. Alright. Watch out. Let's clean it all up. There we go. Alright. Boom. Then flipping it to the back. Oh yeah, you know what? I used to do it. I tried it and used to do it. I tried to do it like that a lot and figuring that out. And it just got so aggravating because I'd be off a little bit every time. I feel like I have more control doing it this way. But yeah, you can fold it, tie it backwards, and fold it like that. You definitely can. It's probably a lot smoother. It's just I couldn't handle it. That's why I tie dozens of these so I don't have to tie them. But yeah, this is my favorite way. It's really durable. Stuff like that. It's got a good collar. Excellent. So now I'm going to put that up with the other one. Well, here, let's get them both out. Let's get them both out here. All right. Here's the other one. Bam. There you go. But yeah, you can tie them forward, then flip them back over. I just never had any luck doing that at all. Tried it plenty of times. But yeah, it just never was a success. But yeah, let's go ahead and hang these bad boys up. That was the first time I ever tied this pattern in a long time. I tied dozens and dozens over winter, so I don't have to tie them because I don't really like goose biot, but it does work great, you know. All right, I'm gonna work on this for a little bit, and then I'm gonna bounce off of this. This is just a hollow body I'm working on. I just got one more part, and that's the head to do. So, oh yeah, with all the orders for the next 24 hours, I'm throwing in this thing right here. It's for carp and bass and catfish. And what it does is it sits on the bottom riding hook point up like so. And this is foam and it floats and it wiggles and stuff like that. I'll throw 2 of these free in and stuff like that for with every order for the next 24 hours. So just letting y'all know. Oh, girlfriend's here. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I gotta get the 6-aught. There we go. All right. Water Saturday. Hopefully we don't get too much rain. If we do, well, I'll go bust some bluegill from the kayak on the sweet 0 weight. Yeah, buddy. How is that 0 weight? What's up, honey? Welcome to Hoot's Live Tie.
Oh, I thought it would be over.
Nah, man.
Oh, man.
Nah, man. My people need me. Mwah. Love you, baby. What you got?
Nothing.
No, what you got? What?
Cheese.
Cheese? Okay. That sounds good.
That's not what you wanted?
No, that's not what I was hoping.
Wish fishing.
Yeah, wish fishing. I've been doing that a lot because of the rain, eh?
So you don't want that bottle of Basil Hayden?
Oh, yes, I want the bottle of Basil Hayden. Would you pour me a drink, honey?
Yeah, you'll have to go to the store and get it.
What?
I'm just kidding. So feel that up, down?
Yeah.
Up, down, up, down.
I feel pretty bipolared out right there. You're just happy you got the whole thing. We're going, what's that lake we're going to tomorrow to check out, honey?
Oh,
Fellows Lake. We're going to go check that out after we go to Bass Pro. I got to pick up some, I'm doing an order and I ran out of eyeballs. I hate that on the last fly too, run out of eyeballs. So yeah, this is something I've been working on. So I'm like, I'm just messing around. I kind of want to come up with my own hollow body. So I'm just, my goal is to figure out how to put feathers at the tail. Weird. Yeah. What happened, honey?
nothing. Just an awful lot of plastic.
What else did you get for drink, honey? That's it?
What more did you need?
More Basil Hayden.
Oh, I was like, yeah, I bought 3 bottles.
3 for real? Oh. Jeez, one of
Did
each.
you win the lottery?
I was thinking about it, but then I said no.
You wanted to, but then you said no.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. I was like, no. I want to win the lottery today. I got a lot on my plate. Yeah, that's one thing. I want to check it out, see if I can put my boat on there and stuff like that. Check it all out. Go for some muskie. My dad wants to hit it up for some muskie. And plus, I've been tying some pretty gigantic muskie flies. Some Bufords on 4-aughts. Right now, I'm just getting the craft fur together. Ooh. Oh, it's a good glass there. To the beginning and to the end. And this side. Oh, that stuff's so good. Love it. Here we go. I'm just prepping.
You're a prepper.
Yeah, I'm prepping. There we go, pulling out all the underfur and everything. There we go. Let's see here. We want this to go. About right there. What, honey?
It's okay.
What, honey?
I can make it work.
What'd you forget?
A big baggie. I'm gonna put my barbacoa marinade in a big bag.
Oh yeah, big baggie.
That's okay
Okay, honey.
I'll make it work.
You better. You better. I love you more than any other, or forever. Whichever's not going to get me beat up right now. That's what I said. Oh yeah, fix this. This ain't tight enough. There it goes. Holy cow, that was scary. What you so excited about, babe? Barbacoa night. Tomorrow, barbacoa.
For tomorrow? It's a process.
It is. Welcome to the life of a trout bum and a massage person, therapist. Massage person, therapist.
Relaxation engineer.
Relaxation. That's what bourbon does. Like.
No, I saw a sweatshirt.
Cheers, Harley.
That was funny.
I'll show y'all a big old musky fly. Watch this. There's part of it.
Did you say watch this and leave?
Huh?
Did you just say watch this and leave?
No, I didn't say watch this and leave. Who says stuff like that?
You. I'll be right back.
I'll be right back. Oh yeah, I did say I'll be right back. I didn't say watch this and leave.
You did leave.
Yeah, I did. I was having them watch me leave.
Okay, but here's the difference. So everybody knows, everyone at home, the difference between a licensed massage therapist and a masseur is that a masseur is not formally trained in a school.
I would be
That's
a
just any
masseur.
Joe off the street.
Yeah, like me.
Like you. You could be a masseur.
I am a masseur.
I wouldn't go there because that sounds like a interesting ordeal.
Are you making the
Gnocchi?
Yeah, the gnocchi.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I didn't even know anybody to do that.
Huh? You need everybody to know the difference between a massage therapist and a sewer. Mm-hmm. Well, a sewer is in the ground.
Not that. A masseur.
Oh, makes more sense to me now.
I thought it would. I was like, what do you mean?
I was like, sewer.
No.
So yeah, we do massages, or she does. I
I
don't.
was like, you do not.
No, I'm not. I'm just a masseur.
Hey, buddy.
There we go. Grabbing it by right here, just pulling out. Glass a little bit. Some people don't pull out the under fur on their last spot. I do, just out of habit. Done it 300 times. Might as well do it 300 more. There we go. Let's see what we got here. There we go. There we go. And then we'll pull all of this back. There's tools too, like you can make out of straw. Check this out. There you go. Just a straw. See? Boom. You just brush it back. And I'll wrap in front. Whoa. Whoa. There we go. There we go. We finish this bad thing and it's done. Oh, yeah. Hey, Florida woman says you're beautiful.
Thank you. I didn't know anybody saw me when I was running back and forth.
Either that or she's talking about this. Who knows?
Yeah, you're beautiful. Yes.
I want to be beautiful. And it just goosed me. Did you see it explode? So let's call that goosing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's not there. Or not talking about me. No.
There we go. All right, let's whip finish this and brush it out. There we go. Oh yeah, this dog will hunt. This dog will hunt. Oh, she was talking about the streamer I was dying. Oh, my bad.
But yes, I am.
Well, thank you.
And so are you.
Oh yeah. There she is. I'm just gonna go ahead and brush her out. See, the only problem I have is it's too puffy. Let me get it wet. Here we go. All right, I'm gonna still brush it out there. Maybe that will help because a lot of times if you brush it out, it does help. I just don't want to know where my brush is at now. My desk is such a mess, and I lost a brush, lost some other stuff. Got a bunch of orders in at once, so I had to take care of stuff. And there's stuff on this desk that was from last week. But yeah, brush it like she's hot. But yeah, y'all have a good day. Be safe. God bless. Look both ways for you cross the street. And this is what it looked like if it was underwater. Bam. Yeah, that don't look too bad at all now. Just had to stroke it, you know? Just had to stroke it.
Yeah.
But yeah, y'all be safe. God bless. Peace. And then, like, here's a whole bunch of flies and streamers and orders. I've been cranking. You rock too, Florida woman. You're beautiful. From where am I? Missouri. Peace.